Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Tubaplyr, NegativeAE, and welcome to another video. Sorry there was no gameplay today. I got home from school and realized that the audio from Catacomb Kids that I was supposed to upload isn't working, so I have to fix that. And I'll do that, but I want to go to sleep first, because I haven't done that yet, which is a problem. Part of it's playing video games, and part of it's me not doing my homework until like at the last second. I'm a huge procrastinator. It's not a good trait to have. Don't ever procrastinate on things. But in place of the gameplay today, I wanted to talk about some things that's been on my mind and some things that I wanted to tell you guys that might be helpful for you guys to know. So for like months and months now, I've been thinking about and I've been talking about, like, more importantly, what I need to do to make my channel unique. And I've been thinking about reform and like how I should change my channel up and what would work and what wouldn't work. And I haven't really done anything. It's been months now, and I haven't really done anything. And the reason I'm not doing anything just yet is because I want to drop it all at once. I just kind of want to make one huge change and then like stop it right there. So here are a couple things that I am for sure doing, and then there's a couple things that I'm thinking about that I don't know yet. But we'll see. So the first thing that I'm for sure doing is removing that stupid Tubaplyr whatever game I'm playing from my videos. I don't know why I put it. Well, actually, I do know why. My first video on YouTube was like a Tubaplyr plays, because I wanted to let people know that, hey, I play the tuba, but I also play video games. I don't just practice all the time. Like, musicians aren't weird. Well, okay. Musicians are weird people, but they're not as weird as everybody thinks they are. Like, we don't just like take. See, for everything I'm about to say, I like think about it and I'm like, well, wait a second, that is kind of true. So, I mean, we're not freaking social inverts. We don't like to stay inside. We don't just practice our instruments. We freaking play video games and stuff too. And I think that's kind of what I wanted to purvey with my first episode, but it didn't necessarily turn out that way. And then after I had started doing it for the first couple episodes of the things I was playing, I thought it was weird to just remove it. And then now it's just stayed in my video. And although it's changed to like a colon instead of a Tubaplyr plays, it's still weird. Like, it's a little bit, I don't know how anybody subscribes to my channel, because I look so egotistical just from the outside. Like, I have, you click on my video, right? You're like, oh, what's this? Tubaplyr. This is, he's cool. He probably plays the tuba and he plays games. That's awesome. But then you look, not only is my name my channel name, not only do I have my channel name, but I also have my name in my title. And then I also, is when you open up the video, I say my name. And then when you go to my channel, there's just a huge giant logo of a T with the tuba. So I don't know, it feels a little bit egotistical to me, and I've been looking to change it ever since like I started doing it. Like, I never wanted to do that, but it's just something that kind of stuck with the channel, and I felt weird to just kind of like remove it one day, and then people would be like, why'd you remove the Tubaplyr? I don't know if they would ask that, but it'd just be weird. So when the channel changes and when I drop all these changes at once, that's the first thing to go. That's the next video I upload will not have a Tubaplyr colon. Because I have my name other places. I say my name in the video. I say I have my name at the bottom and whatnot. So I just think it's a bit unnecessary. The second thing that I'm planning on doing is, I've talked about this in the previous video, but I'm putting practice runs before the game, because I think it's interesting to just have you guys be there the entire time rather than at the start, because I there's some things that just like set the mood, right? Like let's say I die like 5 times in the practice runs. That's gonna set my mood for the actual run. I'm gonna be like, wow, this is stupid. I'm gonna be depressed, and you guys aren't gonna understand why. You're gonna be like, wow, why are you so down? You're such a Debbie Downer. I wanna have that in the video, so you guys are there with me, like, oh man, this guy, he's not doing well, or oh man, this guy just had some really good runs, so I can understand how he feels so bad about losing right here. I think it's something that's interesting. Nobody else really does it. Nobody else does the practice runs beforehand, nor do I think anybody else even does practice runs. I like playing the game that I want to play before I upload it. What else? So that for sure. I'm planning on I'm planning on changing my profile pic and my banner pic. And I don't know when that's going to happen, but it'll definitely, all the stuff will happen all at once. So as soon as I get the idea for the channel banner and the profile pic, I will just, that's when the channel change will happen. I'm also for sure changing up my thumbnails a little bit. I think my thumbnails are really cool. That's another thing, is my name is like in my thumbnail too. Like I have half the screen covered up in the thumbnail. Dude, my name is everywhere, and I just feel like people, I don't know how people subscribe to me. I'm so egotistical looking from the outside. I mean, to an extent, you could argue that I am egotistical, because whenever I do something, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, this is awesome, and then I'm a little bit cocky, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I'm thinking about changing up my thumbnail a little bit. Not very much. I like the way that I have like kind of the ice with the tuba and the freaking NegativeAE there. I think that's really cool, and I think just looking at the thumbnail, you know, oh, that's immediately him, because I think there's some thumbnails you're just like, wow, who is that? I don't know who that is. That's just a picture of a game that has the number 1 on it. And yeah, you can look at the channel name, but I want you to just look at the picture and see me, be like, oh, okay, that's Tubaplyr. I think that's interesting that nobody else really does. Okay, so I'm just gonna change it a little bit. I'm gonna add some effects to it. I'm gonna kind of spice it up, because it's kind of generic, and I want to add like a bevel maybe on the outside, or maybe like a shadows on the outside, or a border even. Maybe just a border. I don't know if I need to really add that many effects or anything like that, because it already fades pretty well. I like the way that it fades. It fades the same every time, but it looks really cool. So I really like my thumbnails, and I really like the way I do my thumbnails. So I'm not going to change too much there, but I am going to change it a little bit, because it'll look more interesting and whatnot. What else? I want to start playing games that aren't roguelikes. A while back, commenter named Quizly, who's you've probably seen him if you watch the channel, because he comments on a lot of the videos, and I really appreciate his advice and stuff that he gives, and he cracks a joke or two every so often, so I appreciate having him around. But he suggested that I just play games that I like, and games that I find interesting and fun. And to a certain extent, I really agree with that. Like, it's something that I've just been thinking about. Like can I? It's not just should I, but can I just drop a game that I really like if it goes against the channel's outlook completely? And I don't know sometimes. So I kind of want to just start not moving away from the roguelikes, because obviously I play roguelikes a ton in my free time. So I'm going to play roguelikes on my channel. It's going to be a thing. I don't want that to be like a main focus thing, though. I want to play whatever the F I want. Sometimes I do that kind of already. Like, I kind of like show you guys games that I find interesting, that I like that freaking Daniel Linson or whatever. He is so fucking good at making games. I'm surprised he's not bigger than he is. But he's just he's so innovative. I think it's just that he doesn't have the market. But every time I play one of his games, I have to show you guys, because it's just so interesting to me, and I'm so freaking excited to show you, like, oh, you can freaking move the entire window when you press the arrow key. That's insane. The whole world, or your screen is the whole world. Like, you can see the whole world. That freaking Birdsong game, that was cool. It was hard to look at, but it was cool. It was a cool game. I want to continue doing stuff like that, and I want to do it more often, because I think there's too many. There's a couple people on the channel that just like subscribe to me just because I show them cool and new things, and I haven't been doing that in a while. I've just been kind of mundane, mostly because I'm trying to finish Danganronpa, and I'm trying to find a game to fill that slot. I'm also trying to get money so I can get in the regular habit of like playing something new every so often, because I feel like having the same couple games is very monotonous. That's some, like, you need new things in your life, even if it's just a free crappy game or something. I think it would be cool to play it with you guys. That being said, I want to start live streaming regularly. Okay, so if you look at what I play a lot of roguelikes, obviously. I play a lot of, even when I'm not playing a roguelike, I'm playing something that takes forever to freaking play. And it was something that I thought about when I started doing roguelikes. Is like, well, my videos are so long. Like, who's gonna have the time to sit down and watch an hour video and skip? And people can skip through it as they will, but it's just weird to me to upload like, oh, here's an hour and 30-minute long video. Good luck getting through that. I don't even like watching people for an hour and 30 minutes unless it's live streaming. Like if someone's live streaming, I can fucking watch them all day because it's happening live and you can interact with them and you can talk with them. And even if it's boring or the person's boring or maybe they had a bad play, there's like live interaction there. And I think there's something really interesting about that. So I'm going to start live streaming. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. I'll definitely upload a video on where it is, what it's going to be. I'm thinking I'm going to start out on YouTube and just kind of see how it goes, see what my computer can handle. Because my internet's good. It's not the best. So there's going to be hiccups and stuff. So I know that. And I've streamed twice in my whole entire life. I've streamed Vagante on Twitch once. And I streamed Rocket League on YouTube, which did not go over well. But I'm guessing that was just because I was playing Rocket League on a laptop with like stupid graphical settings. And I'm going to look into it more this time, and I'm going to see how far I can make this actually work. Because live streaming is definitely something that I've been thinking about. So look forward to live streaming. When I do my first live stream, I want to do like a giveaway. I want to do something special. I want to do something crazy. Also, freaking crazy, 172 subscribers. I'm watching that number go up all the time. That is awesome. I'm freaking, every time I see like a new person, I like fist bump the air and like scream at the top of my lungs. You guys fucking rock. I can't believe like I got to 100 and I kind of skyrocketed. When I hit 100, I skyrocketed to 150. And then we started moving slower and I was like, "Oh crap, what am I doing wrong?" And then it started to steady. I think I just got like a boost from the 100 subscriber video, and then now I have, or from my Killstrain videos, because I play a lot of Killstrain videos too. So I think I got a lot of people that like Killstrain and like to watch Killstrain shit and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. We're almost at 200. For 200, I'm going to do a Q&A, cause, I can't think of other things to do. Montages are cool, but it's just a bunch of stuff you've already seen if you've been watching the channel. And so I don't know if I necessarily like the idea of a montage. Even though that's kind of what I did for my first 100 subscriber video. I want to do something different for a 200 subscriber video. That's double the people that I had before. So, freaking give me your comments now. Just, and anytime I do an update video, you can go ahead and leave a question or anything like that. And then when we hit 200, or if we even hit 200, what are we at right now? We're at 172 as of this recording right now. When we hit 100, I'll look back to this video and I'll look back to other updates, because I'm sure this isn't the last update before I hit 200. But I'll look at this video and I'll look at my most recent update video and I'll take questions from that, and I'll look around to see if there's any other questions that you guys have been asking on other videos to see if I can't answer those. But other than that, I think that's all I want to talk about today. I want to live stream. I want to change the channel. There's the things that I want to change. Oh, I don't want to. Here's a couple things that I've been thinking about about not doing, that I've thought about before. Is like, I don't want to put a border necessarily around my. Well, I do. I want to. See, that's the thing. It's like you can hear it in my voice. Like, I'm very nervous about putting a border in there because I don't want it to be distracting. That's another thing, is like I don't want to put the border in there for you guys to look at it necessarily. I want to put the border in there so when you see my video, it's like, oh, okay, this is obviously a Tubaplyr video because he has this in his video. And I've been thinking about maybe not doing the border, maybe doing something more subtle than a border. But then what is that? What is more subtle than a border that can also not be, or that can like represent you as a channel in a video, if that makes sense. I'm also thinking about an outro. I don't necessarily like the idea of an intro, but if I do an outro, that'll have to be like a minimalistic outro, because I went with when I first started, if for those of you that have been around a while, I've started with an outro I didn't start with an outro, but I had an outro for a while, and then I got rid of it because it's a lot of work, because you have to put, not only do you have to put the video in, post-edit, or not post-edit, but like pre-edit, and then, but you also have to make the annotation for it when you go into YouTube, and the annotation system is, oh, I hate it so much. Sometimes the times don't match up, and you have to put it like in the thing. Oh, I hate annotations. Oh, I hate them so much. So that's something that I've been thinking about just with the outro, is like, I don't know if I want a fancy outro. I just like the simple outro that I could like subscribe, almost like if you I don't know, a lot of people do it with just a black screen and text, and or subscribe, or maybe one video on the outro. I don't know. I'm thinking real hard about stuff that I might do along with this huge change that I'm thinking about. Anyway, there's been a lot of jumping around, a lot of talking. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry it's not a gameplay. I'm sorry it's 15 minutes long, 60 minutes now, but I'm sorry about that. But I hope to see you guys tomorrow with Catacomb Kids. If I can get that audio to work, I might just re-record Catacomb Kids, because that game's fun as shit anyway. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the live stream. I'll announce it a day beforehand, so you guys have plenty of time to just kind of drop by whenever you feel like it. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and peace out.